G'day guys, James here from Punting Form. I want to talk about our top 4 performers feature, which is an amazing tool that was developed in 2023. Essentially what it's trying to do is elevate a lot of the strongest data that's in the Punting Form database, which is rich and full of all the benchmark data and the jockeys, the trainers, the speed angles that you want, early speed, closing speed, all of that. It's trying to elevate that, bring it to the forefront in a really clean, simple, easy to understand UI to help you find winners and find angles within minutes. If they're racing in 5 minutes, this is a great way to use the data to get an informed perspective on the race. Similarly, you might see something on the top 4 performers feature that has really strong benchmarks, but it's $12, it's $21. What's going on here? And you might tug on that thread, look up some vision, can really, send you down a little rabbit hole to hopefully find a winner that way. Okay, let's get into it with a good example here, and hopefully you can understand just how powerful this tool is. All right, guys, the example that I'm using here is Bendigo Race 6, benchmark 78. So it's not super strong group racing, but it is the Bendigo Cup, which is a Group 3 race. This is the race before it. It's 1,100 meters. Using the top four performers feature, I noticed multiple runners that are worth digging into. One in particular. Now you see me, I'm just hitting the personalize the top 4 performers feature there, and I've just reset it to the default settings. And this is how it was when I jumped on and saw Who Dares is a horse that I'm prepared to back, and I'll show you why in a second. A PF score of 96 to 100 is a profitable betting strategy in its own right. Really simple, one data view. We're going to have a video that complements that and goes into a little more detail. You'll also see that on our glossary. But it's a really strong number. The newer price is something that I also pay attention to. You can see that our algorithm prices this horse at $4.74, whereas the best odds I can see on the tally here is $7.50. I can also see that it features 13 times across the top 4 performers feature. Again, just looking at this, I've reset it to the default settings, and then I'm going to personalize it to the horses that to the settings that I like. I like a strong jockey. I want to see who's in form there. I like to know what the stable's doing as well. Fastest last start is really important to me, more so than the early speed rank for me. I'm just shuffling that there as well. And then fastest in the last 2 years is something that I like to see as well. So, and the fastest map position is the default one that I like to use as well. Scrolling across, we've talked about Who Dares featuring prominently to start with. I wish that it popped up in the map position. I can scroll down here and see that it's not really a big field and there isn't significant advantages. You can see Who Dares looks, as predicted by the speed map, looks to get the 1-1 and just be in a beautiful spot. But at Bendigo, that's a 5% negative. However, I'm happy just to keep exploring that across. Nothing significant to worry about there. Fastest in the last 2 years. These are the benchmark figures across the whole field. Who's run the strongest? Who Dares features twice. 2 of its more recent runs as well, 4 starts ago and 7 starts ago. Rich Fortune, you can see prominently performing nearly a year ago. 2 starts ago, it ran that really strong -11, something to pay attention to. And what I also love to see is a stable that's in form. Pat Carey and Harris Walker are beating the market. So this A2E L100 1.29 means that in the last 100 runners that stable has had, they've overperformed, they've exceeded the market expectation, which is the starting price and the better of the New South Wales tote. They've beaten that market expectation by 29%. Really strong. And I believe the jockey trainer combo is super strong as well. Really small sample size here, which dilutes that a little bit. But Jai McNeil with that stable is winning at 138%. So they're in really red hot form recently. You can see the late speed price and the weight class price are also strong. The early speed rank is really significant as well with the favourite. So for my eye, just scrolling through the top 4 performance feature, there's really little separating these 2 horses. The favourite, which is 370 in the market, and ours, or the one that I'm identifying here through this performance feature, at 750. So there you have it. Obviously, you don't have to bet exclusively from this information. It can be just a little thread puller where you might want to dig into it, watch some vision, do some more form. But from my perspective, there's enough there, especially with that PF score and the neural price being so strong versus the market. The stable's in form. That's enough for me. I'm going to use this top 4 performance tally. Wish me luck. Hopefully we can find a winner here. But hopefully this is a really clear example of just how powerful this tool is. You can reset this personalize it back to the settings that you like, depending on the conditions, what your favorite data views are. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Thanks. Ask any questions in the video below. I'd love to see your comments, and also send emails to support@puntingform.com.au. We're pretty prompt there, and we really love people to take the time and want to learn this tool and really understand just how powerful it is. Thanks for watching. Cheers.